art of collaboration. And we're so delighted that you've come. We're very happy. We had a marvelous day yesterday, and today we're having our 3 panels. I'm going to simply talk about, for a minute, just about how we are going to proceed, and Ruby will introduce our first moderator. We've divided it into 3 panels that are each have a moderator and a respondent. And the moderator makes sure it was smooth running the panel, and the respondent responds to what people have said. Each of our presenters is going to be giving a position paper for 5 minutes. And then we're going to have a discussion based on some of the comments of the moderator. I mean, of the respondent. Which is, yeah, so excuse me, yeah, right. So that's how they're organized. And of course, the name of the panel and so on will be introduced. We are going to have a break for lunch at 1:30 until 3 p.m. And those of you who have registered over a day ago in time to actually order sandwiches, we'll have sandwiches waiting for you. We will have some extra sandwiches. So if you didn't sign up, not the day before yesterday, the day before the symposium began, then there'll probably be enough. But could you hold back for a few minutes until the sandwiches have been distributed? And then welcome to join in. We're going to be going at free. You have free time to look around. You can go up to the 3rd floor and take the bridge over to the art patio, which has a few places to sit down. You could go down across the street here and go into the music complex and look at the view. You could stay here in the building and look at the spectacular view from the 3rd floor also. You could go over to the Theater Glen, which is up the little road here, and at the top of it, behind the large media theater, is a little glen where Shakespeare presentations and other kinds of presentations are held. There's lots of places to go and look. At 4:30, we will have a simulcast of Ed Catmull's talk, and it will address what I know, what I don't know. And he's of course, the president of Pixar and Disney Animation Studios. And then we have a final panel at 4:30. And we hope to see you there after lunch. We're again, so very delighted that you're here to join us. So, Ruby, could you introduce our first moderator?
Certainly. Thanks, Maggie. And then just I'll add a few words about the work that's surrounding this conference. Throughout the building, as those of you who were here last night saw, there are installations for your enjoyment. And you can wander around and see different parts of the building today. At the end of our proceedings today, we're having a reception in the Cessna Gallery. The full disclosure show is going to be open for you. We'll have food and drink over there. And adjacent to the main gallery, there will be the faculty gallery with some work by recent social documentation graduates. Some people have asked me about that, and that work will be on display there. And a number of us will be available to guide people over from here to the Cessna Gallery at the end of our business and inspiration here today after the 3rd panel. So I repeat Maggie's thanks that you're all here, and I'm really, really looking forward to this. Our first panel is on, we have these wonderfully general categories, is on our category of dialogue and difference. And our moderator for this panel is Deidre Jones, stage right. And Dee is a favorite colleague of mine here at UC Santa Cruz in the art department, and we've shared a number of students working in areas of public art, which she teaches and specializes in. She works with notions of community, sustainable environments, and social systems to understand our relationship to public and private space. And she's been working in galleries as well as in public space, creating wildly and wonderfully different kinds of work and installations. More recently, she's been working with Nomi Talisman in a collaboration and doing a number of public performance pieces that question public discourse question, systems of knowledge, and body critique in quite wonderful interactions. And they are now, I know, beginning a new project working with the families of, can I say this?
Yeah.
Working with the families of death row inmates through a prison organization, prison rights organization, sorry, in the Bay Area. And I was lucky enough to be on the Creative Work Fund panel this summer that is enabling them to go forward. So please join me in welcoming Dean Johnson.